Thanks.
Can you get it open?
I put the numbers in backwards.
I do that at least like every other time I'm trying to.
Give me a second. This is embarrassing.
And you're doing it all on camera.
And I'm doing it all on camera. But I'm not
going
going
to be seen forever.
And this is for you? Great. I think we're good like this though, right? Because
We're good.
great. My name is Hannah Iverson, and I'm the production manager / production coordinator for Sandbox. I am in charge of mostly scheduling for Sandbox. I create the full season calendar, and I create most of the rehearsals, most of the outlines of rehearsal schedules, and then I'll work with the stage manager that's working directly on that show to make it more succinct. I also will sit in on the first rehearsal, sit in on tech, and then help with strike. Doing that, that's totally fine. Then we'll go to the next step, that is your stage managers. Any of your lovely ASMs, your production manager, will you guys raise your hands again? Those are the people, those are your stage managers.
What is Sandbox? So Sandbox is a student-run theater company that was established in the summer of 2021 after COVID. It is completely student-run, funded, acted, directed, designed. It is a completely standalone company that allows students a creative, safe space to do big ideas.
It is a space for the students, by the students, where we create everything from fully realized productions. We do staged readings, we've done art galleries, we've done improv shows, we've done drag shows, we've done a whole slew of other things. It's really whatever the student body wants to do. It was formed because students were getting a little frustrated with the main stage season and wanted a space to create on their own, a space to play and create and do whatever works the student body wanted to do.
And so there was this real need for community and a space to create art, and a space to create art that the students wanted to create, not just things on Zoom, not just things that kind of were easy at the time to do during COVID, but didn't feel as fulfilling as I think students wanted them to be. And so there was this real need for art and community from the students' perspective. And so it didn't really feel like there was another choice, is that we had this beautiful space available to us, and it kind of just all fell into place that this was where it was going to happen. That first season we had 4 full shows that we completely from the ground up figured out how to run a company all by ourselves, and how the ins and out of the business aspect of the, getting people in the door, getting people excited, running auditions. And it wasn't just the let's do a show. It was so much more of bringing this together. And so it was just this beautiful thing of, by the end of the season, we kind of looked at it and realized that we had put the roots and the foundation for something that could grow into something really, really amazing.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the Sandbox Town Hall. For the next 5 minutes, I am Hannah Iverson, gone but never forgotten. She's in the bathroom.
She's dead.
April Fools.
If I see a ghost, I'm a flip.
Welcome to the Sandbox Town Hall. For those of you who have not been to a town hall before, this is where we all talk about Sandbox and all the fun things we're doing, and all the exciting things we have planned for next semester, which is really fun. A couple of quick things of business before we get started. This is Lauryn.
There are times for the reps to get in front of the student body, and just kind of not just Q&A, but make any announcements that we need to make about what's going on with our season, how the last show went, and talk about what's coming up. So at this last town hall, we talked about how the proposal form was opening up, and then had the proposal town hall where everybody got up and talked about their proposals. Hi guys. Hi. What was I gonna say? So proposals are today, as in right now. If you didn't know.
And our season is entirely student selected, and so we take proposals every semester, and so when we use town halls for that system. And so people are able to come in and say, this is the show I want to do, this is what it would cost, this is what it would look like, this is kind of the requirements in terms of actors and designers and everything. These are the people I need on my team, and this is why I want to do it. This is why it's so important to me. And so that happens, and then we do a voting system where people are able to vote on the shows they'd like to see happen, and we pick our season through that.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
School bus.
Thank you all for being here. Last thing, the voting form will be coming out as soon as it hits the listserv, so look out for that.
Sandbox has offered a lot of different opportunities for a multitude of students because from day one, we wanted the concept and the idea and the opportunities of Sandbox to be provided to anyone and everyone. And so it doesn't matter the amount of experience you have. It doesn't matter if you've ever auditioned for a piece, if you've been in every single piece that the department has ever done, if you've designed 100 shows, if you've never designed a show. We wanted this to be a safe space to explore big creative ideas and for people to have the opportunity to try new things and be comfortable doing so. And so there didn't need to be a pressure behind stepping into this space. We wanted it to be a safe space to create art and anything that we could think of and provide the opportunity to do that without the pressure of having to know everything about a board or everything about how the rehearsal process works.
Thank you.
If you have questions, keep them in mind. Do you want a strawberry? Lauren, can you hear this?
We're going to hear all of our weird little side comments. Because we have a lot of little side comments.
We have to discuss. Do you want a strawberry?
Sandbox is a place of like, if you want to learn a bunch of different skills, if you want to become a jack of all trades, like if you want to try something new, you can. If you've never set foot on stage, why not come act in something? It can be one of our staged readings. It can be a full-length production. The stakes are so low, and the amount of like care and dedication that people put into this means that you'll be supported so much. I've kind of said before, but it feels a little bit like whenever you work on something with Sandbox, there's 15 people standing underneath you like this, ready to catch you if you fall.
Nice. Excellent. How's that feel?
Yeah, good.
Good? Yeah. All right, cool. Let's do slow.
But Sandbox itself is such a home and such a safe place, and something I always welcome in my day to be able to come in here and be a part of it. I would and will be sad when it's not such a big part of my life.
Well, it's such an interesting concept to think about the future of Sandbox because when we started it, we had no idea where it was going. And then all of a sudden, only 3 seasons later, it's bigger than it was, 3 seasons ago. And the ability to bring those students in from other places around campus and around the university is super exciting because all of a sudden it becomes more than just a theater company, which it's never just a theater company, but more than just us in this building, which I think is so special because from day one we have said, whatever your passion project is, this is the space and this is the company to do it. And that doesn't limit itself to plays and musicals. It is anything and everything people can think of. And so I think the growth of Sandbox will allow bigger and bigger and bigger passion projects to be done in the future. So I'm super, super excited to see where it goes.
Nice. Do you have anything else you were hoping to talk about or hoping to share?
Go Sandbox. Go Sandbox. You should know this too. Go Sandbox.
Go Sandbox. Sandboxing.
It's such a welcoming company that is meant to stay with you for a while. And there's nothing more special than Sandbox. So, yeah.